Cool? Okay, so just notice, do you have habits that would take you closer or further away from what you say you want? Just notice. When you do something over and over and over, you become an expert. If I stand here and I do workshops every single day, I'll be better and better at them. If I ran every day, I would be able to run a marathon. Okay, anything that you do a lot of, you become an expert. If you are going to do your obstacle, and I use the word do, because I believe it's something that we practice. If you're continuously going to have excuses and reasons, and you're going to do your obstacles, you will become an expert at that. So just notice your habits, notice your body habits. How many of you are slouching right now? Nobody, everyone's sitting up straight suddenly. See, don't think of the blue ball, it's working already. Okay, I think we're almost going to finish, so I am going to share something quite magical with you. So chapter 2 of the book is called Plugging In, but I'm going to come here for a second. Who meditates? Who doesn't meditate? Great. Okay, who doesn't meditate because you believe that you're going to have to sit on a cushion under a holy picture and be very quiet for 2 hours and sit up straight, and it's going to take too much time, so you're not going to do it, or you can't find the energy time to do it? Cool. Okay, I believe that to connect with yourself, to find your own axis and to find your own center is a form of meditation. Okay, it's not a sitting down meditation, but it's a method that you can use anytime, any day, using your body, your emotion, and your language. And we already found out how effective body, emotion, language is. Okay? So if you trust me again, I can see the whole of Crosswords. So if you guys can close your eyes, I'll keep you safe. I promise my eyes are open. So nothing's going to happen to you. Okay, if you can close your eyes. And if your legs are crossed, if you can uncross your legs. If your hands and arms are crossed, if you can uncross your hands. And if you can just breathe. Just notice your breath. If you could take your left hand and place it about 2 inches below your belly, below your navel. Just 2 inches below your navel. And just breathe into that space. Apart from my voice, if you can just imagine what silence would sound like. Just imagine if the space was just silent. And continuing to breathe, just notice your thoughts and your feelings and just accept them. Notice what it feels like to accept your emotions and your thoughts. If you can take it a bit further, so right now what I've actually shared with you is a method of plugging in, where you've centered your body, because that space is the middle of your body. It's halfway between your front and back and halfway between your left and right, halfway between the top and bottom. So that's the center of your body. And the center of emotion is acceptance. And the center of language is silence. This is what I learned from New Field Network in ontological coaching. So body, emotion, and language. When you're centered like this, if you can also imagine that your feet are planted into the ground and there are roots going down into the ground. And at the same time, if you can straighten your back and hold your head up high, and imagine that the top of your head is also connected to the universe, the skies. Imagine you have an axis running through you. when you are ready, just open your eyes and just try and keep the sense of that axis. Your feet firmly on the ground, the axis running through you. Think about the earth and how it rotates around its own axis. Think about the universe and how all the other planets are in relationship with the earth. What if you were off center? What if you were off your axis? How would you relate with other people? Okay, any sharing? Would anybody like to share anything from the last exercise? Peace. Thank you.
Thoughts wandering.
Thoughts wandering. Creativity? Anything? Concentration. Did it take 2 hours? Did you have to go up into the mountains to do that? Connected to what? To everybody. That's what I feel. Connection, when you connect yourself to whatever you want to call it, universe, energy, inner self, higher self, God, whatever you want to call it, when you connect, when you plug in, you actually connect better with everyone else around you. So you actually relate better with the people in your life. And you actually become more attractive to the new people that you want in your life. So another analogy I like to use for plugging in the book I use stuff like plugging in, like, you know, plugging into a socket, yeah? Or even a phone. I believe that if we're not plugged in, it's like having a mobile phone with no SIM card, no connectivity. And when you're plugged in and you're grounded, then you become like an antenna yourself, where you affect rather than be affected. Useful? Yes? I can't hear you.
Yeah.
Really? Great, thank you very much. And I think we are almost done. One last thing to give you before we go into question and answers, and I get to drink some water. One last thing. If you can go back to that place yourself, close your eyes, ground your feet. I will say less, but I will give you the keywords so that you can go back there yourself anytime. Center of body, imagine where that space is. Breathe into that space. Center of emotion, acceptance. And imagine silence, which is the center of language. Okay. Feel plugged in and connected. Feel the axis. Hold your head up high. And now, if you don't mind, just close your eyes. Holding your head up high, I'd like you to imagine that you have on your head a crown or a tiara. Girls, you can design the tiara however you like. Diamonds, gold, gemstones, whatever makes you happy. Guys, let it be a monarch's crown. And imagine the posture you need to hold to be able to hold this tiara on your head. Your chin, the position of your feet. Just hold the tiara. Imagine the seat that you're sitting on is a throne. Reclaim your own dignity. Take a deep breath and open your eyes. Thank you very much.